everyone, my name is Nancy Taylor. Welcome to workout number 1 in our 6-week challenge. We are doing back and bicep today and core. Now throughout the entire series you need very simple equipment. It is a mat, it is dumbbells, and if you have any of these mini bands, we have these a couple times. We are going to warm you up, we're going to get into the 2 circuits, and then we have a third circuit that is core. So let's get right into it. Very first exercise, we're gonna start with caterpillar walks. You're gonna walk out, all the way out here. You're gonna punch, and then walk it back. Now, for a modification on this, you can do it against the wall. You don't have to go straight for the mat. It's just where I'm doing it today. Now for this entire series, I love taking you outside. Things that I love in our workouts, we have mindset messages. You have your journal for each day to go along. The journal takes 5 minutes. The workouts are anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes. I know you are busy. I know that we have a lot on our plate, and I want to walk you through the tools that are going to create those daily habits, avoid the all or nothing thinking, but really truly give you permission to show up for yourself, to show up and be who you want to be. Squat, reach right, squat, reach left, squat, reach right. Good, squat, reach left, open up, squat, reach right. I'm filming this kind of at this brightest time of the day. Usually I like to get early morning or later in the evening, but today, this is when we got out here. It's about 10, almost 11. My husband is heading to the airport, so he's gonna come drop the kids off here, and we're going to play around. There's like a trail around this water that we can walk around, so I'm pretty excited. We're gonna do it. But there's also a road, if you can see, so all my neighbors can see me. Saw you filming, Nancy. I'm trying to be very confident about that when they see me filming in the backyard, you know? It builds character. All right, next exercise, big arm circles back, 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 and bring them forward, forward. This is an upper body series or upper body circuit, back and bicep. And then we finish with core. I think core is dessert. Up here, arms are gonna pull back and then come back up. Pull back, squeeze those shoulder blades, and then come back. I pull back and then come back forward. Now, in our series, we focus on strength, we focus on flexibility, we have some hip portions inside the series. It's all in there so that you truly don't have to think. You don't have to go organize your workouts, just show up, just push play. And I've taken care of that. I've taken several hours to plan out specific muscle groups, how we're going to do this, so that you don't have to. Because I just want to take that, you know, when you have all the things and you're juggling all of them, it's like, let me take that for you. Yes, I can help you with this. Take your hands in front. Hunch here. Take your hands behind, open up that chest. Good. We're gonna hit a jumping jack. You can modify here or full on jack. We just wanna get that heart rate up, get the body warm. And then we're going to be grabbing those dumbbells. Today you need dumbbells for back and bicep. I usually range anywhere from 10 to 20 pound dumbbells. You can pick what works best for you, what you have on hand. Maybe you have water bottles, a baby, you know, all the things, whatever you have handy. Whew, 30 more seconds. Pause it there, reach and pull, reach and pull. We have a 12-week series we did last summer. If you want to catch those workouts, you most definitely can. If you are going through pregnancy, I have prenatal, postnatal, I have some diastasis recti, an entire series. The workouts are all 5 minutes and they progress you through your core and strengthening your core. So fun. All right, time. Shake it out. We're starting with your back, a bent over row. So I'm using 15 pounds. You could also use 20 pounds. Your back is a stronger muscle, so you can use a little bit heavier weight. I'm gonna bend from the waist. My back is flat. I pull up and then release. Notice how my elbows go back. Now I'm pulling my belly button in to support my spine. I don't wanna be hunched. I don't wanna be arched. You're going 1 minute on each exercise. We have 4 exercises, and then we repeat this block 1 more time. So 2 blocks of strength, and then a block of core. You got it? We're cruising through. I have that exact time limit. I have exactly 30 minutes. You know those days when you're like, I have exactly 20 minutes. I want it to be not all or nothing. I don't have a full 30 minutes, so I'm not going to even try. I want you to do 5 minutes. I want you to do 10 minutes, whatever you can that day. In the moment, you're going to go to single arm, okay? So hand is here, right leg forward, left leg's here. I'm going to pull and slow on the release. That eccentric motion is slow. I left my 20s in the car. Kind of wish I'd grabbed them. That's okay. If this is fairly easy for you, because we will be tapping into endurance here a little bit, go up a weight. How do I know if it's easy? I'm not struggling. I would go up a weight for myself personally right now. I would grab the 20s, but I left them in the car. So I'm going to keep going with this one. You have 30 more seconds. Up, slow, 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 slow. Core is connected. Good. Up, slow, slow, slow. That's it. I've missed you guys doing workouts together. I've been doing workouts at the gym. I've been training others. It's just so fun. I've been creating a lot of workouts, just not here on YouTube. And I've loved it. That's probably one of the gifts I would say that I have is creating workouts. I have developed that talent for sure. Other arm here, I'm not saying that I'm the best or the best fit for everyone, but it's definitely something that I've been doing for a while and I've been able to improve and get better at. Up and down, we switch the other arm and down, good. Up, you're breathing the entire time, focused on what you're building, letting go of what you can't control, letting go of circumstances, what other people have said. Maybe it's behavior of the kids. I can't control them. I can't control everything. I can only control my own thoughts. I can only control my own feelings. And I can only control what I do and what I believe. So if those things aren't in alignment, that's what I want to work on. I don't want to work on changing my spouse, changing others. I just want to model freedom, peace, joy. I want to model that for them by being that, by working on myself. Okay, we're going to a burpee. This is your final exercise in this circuit. Hands down, back, up, and jump. Now for this one, if you are not going down to the floor, you can grab a chair, step back, step in, or a wall. I'm going to show you a modified burpee. I plant my hands, I step back, and I walk forward. I will always show you modifications. So if you're ever see intense in the title or see burpees, just know I will always show options. I believe options allow us to meet ourselves where we are at, not judge ourselves, but enjoy the journey, enjoy this current day, this present moment, because that's truly all we have. A lot of times when we fall into anxiety and stress, it's because we're thinking about a future moment or a past moment. What if people judge me? What if I'm not good enough at this? That's a future moment. Okay, rest, catch your breath. We're gonna go back through that series one more time. High five, guys. My shoes are getting muddy. That is good. We want mud. We want the muddy shoes. Okay, next one. Row, bent over row. Both arms. Did I say 5 exercises? 4. 4 exercises. Okay, take this full rest. If you're like, I'm ready to go, Nancy, I gotta go. I truly want you to adequately rest, not only here, but also throughout your week. Have you noticed ever falling in the habit of wearing your busyness like this badge of honor? Or look at all the things I accomplished. I checked off all this list, and using that as a gauge of your self-worth, or if I'm doing a good job. I have, very guilty of this. And guess what? When you don't check off your list, you feel like crap. You don't feel good. Sorry if you have kids around and that's not a word you use. I'll use a better one. Bent over row. You don't feel good. So making sure, and also in here I know that kids are around, so I try and only use language that is appropriate for kids. Sorry. Row. Pull your belly button in. Good. That's it. Working the back here, overloading that back. It's so simple, truly. I think the best workouts and the best habits are simple. They're the basics repeated over and over. You might think that a full rest time doesn't make a difference, or that 5 minutes of your workout doesn't make a difference. This is called the compounding effect. It's taught by Darren Hardy. If you had 1 penny and you multiplied it every other day for 30 days, okay, drop 1 weight, single arm, up and slow down. If you multiplied it every other day, it'd be around $500 at the end of the month, which is amazing. 1 penny done over and over, multiplied over and over. But if you take that same penny and you multiply it each day for 30 days, you don't skip a day, it is millions. Is that amazing how it multiplies? In the book by James Clear, Atomic Habits, he talks about an ice cube. And you have 30 more seconds here on this arm. If you have an ice cube and it's in a room that's 28 degrees, it's still an ice cube. 29 degrees, it's still an ice cube. Even though its climate is changing, the ice cube's not changing. 30 degrees, 31 degrees, it stays the same. 32 degrees, 33 degrees. That's the 1 degree change where it starts to melt. But all of those degrees prior to it melting, we needed those. We needed that work, that framework, other arm. You needed that to get to its melting point. If I were just to say, I've been working on these habits and I'm not seeing any changes, my body's not changing, my mind's not changing, and I stop, I could be at 31 degrees, 32 degrees. My 1 degree breakthrough could be that next daily habit, that next penny multiplied. But we just sometimes overthink or overlook the small habits, the daily habits, the things that make the biggest difference. I do life coaching, life and business coaching in my program called Simple Daily Habits. And this is a main theme that we teach. It's not all or nothing. It is the basics, the simple habits done over and over. Sometimes we do simple habits over and over that we don't want. Maybe it's scrolling on our phone at night. Maybe it's staying up late because that's our me time, but we don't necessarily feel better when we do it. All right, guys, burpee. I'm using weights this time. Back, in, up, whoo, down, back, in, up, down, back, in, up. 45 seconds. We got it. You have a 60-second break after this. You're working for it. Then we're doing biceps. I can't wait for core. I will. Awesome work. Awesome, awesome. That's it. Good job. Good job. 21 seconds. Come on. You got a 60-second break. Woo. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. You know the rest. 10, 9, 8. We're at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights go to the side. High five. Coming up. Boom. 60-second rest. Catch your breath. Nice little cardio burst. Get that heart rate going. Now we're going back to biceps, focusing on strength training. So it's a beautiful combination of strength. We got a little bit of burst of cardio in there. Some days it is more hit than others. This one's just kind of moderate. More strength today. 28 seconds. Catch your breath. That's it. You guys ready? We have 20 seconds. Good. Now, this is the time when I want you to clear your mind. Come back to me in this present moment. Your brain is going to want to go think about the laundry and the dishes and the things that are on the to-do list. But I want you just to be here with me. Let's fill that cup. Let's go. We are into block number 2, biceps. Grab your dumbbells. We're gonna get right into it. Alrighty, so it's a bicep curl, just basic bicep curl. Up, and now focus on that eccentric down. Good, up, and then eccentric down. Please bless. You see the birds out there. I can hear some frogs, the crickets, all the bugs and animals, all the life. How wonderful it is just to have the sunshine on my skin. I was talking to a friend. We were on a walk. I love to schedule walks with friends, runs, not only for the run and the cardio and that stuff, but the ability to just talk to each other. I think it's so fun. Keep going, guys. 8 seconds. So we were talking about how wonderful it feels to have the sunshine on your skin, because it was a very long winter here in Utah. Okay, it's a cross body. So I'm coming here and then slow down. Cross body. We're going to alternate arms here and then down. Bicep curls. Good. Cross body curl. Now, you sometimes don't realize how much you missed something or how much your body needed it. You just, because you live in your body, gradually it was like this never-ending winter. I didn't notice my energy and mood was starting to kind of slow down a little bit. And then the sunshine, like just on my skin. So if you are not making it a priority to be outside, I just started to change my priority and thought, even if it snows, I'm going to go outside each day, because whether it's sunny or overcast or cold, I just want that outside. I just love being in the elements, being outside. I know that my soul thrives, and so it's sometimes easier for my brain to find a way to make that happen when it's warm, but it doesn't mean that it's not doable no matter what. Okay, these are called 21s. You're going to go 7 lower half. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now upper half, I start in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I do full range all the way down for 7, all the way up for 7. Now 6. Now 5, whew. Now 4, now 3, now 2, now 1. They have 8 more seconds. Let's put them down. Okay, we have one cardio move. I'm going to let you guys choose on this one. You can jumping jack with your weight. You press it up here. Or your other option, if shoulders bug you, hamstring curl. Jumping or not jumping. This is good for stretching, allowing that back to warm up. And by warm up, I mean already warm. We've already done a lot with our back. Right? Good. That's it. Plant those heels. Get them down. 27, 26. Now notice, if you're just going through the motions, I want you to show up to work. I want you to make the most of each exercise. 18 seconds. Now some days your energy may be low. Some days you may not want to. But you show up because it's a commitment to yourself. Honor that commitment, because that's going to build 60-second rest. You showing up is going to build discipline, but also going to build confidence in the action of following through. You might have a limiting belief of, I don't finish what I start. Or you do healthy kicks, and then you go off. You're healthy all day, and then in the evening, you have the treats. I can relate to these. It goes into that mindset of I have to be all in or not at all. But what if I could just do like a B work? It doesn't have to be A+ or an F. Mike, I can just do B, C consistently. Now, when you're in your workout, if you're starting to kind of drift away, starting to lack in improving on weights and the how hard you're pushing yourself, just come back and assess. Hey, can I pick it up a little bit? Okay, hammer curl, bicep curl. Here and down. Here and down. Good. Here and down. Biceps, I usually do a little bit lighter weight than my back. The back I'll do a little bit heavier. Today I'm just using the same one. I tried to carry all the weights. I'm like, all right. That is, what is it? How much weight was I carrying? It was like 60 pounds, but it was just awkward to hold it. I could carry someone on my back, 60 pounds, but you know when you're carrying something that's awkward to hold, it's like grip strength was failing me. That's it, guys. 20 seconds. You will not see these bicep curls again. Well, these specific ones. We're doing 2 more sets of bicep curls though. Just a little bit of a difference. Good, notice I'm not rushing through the motion. Connect your core to support your back. If you start to swing to get them up, you're hurting your back, you're not working your biceps. It's not doing what it's supposed to. Now you're gonna go cross body. So the rest of my body is this firm foundation. I'm holding it good. Right here. That's my husband's favorite hymn. Anyone else that has a hymn book or follows the hymns on the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, they have a hymn number 85. How firm a foundation. I don't know why that just came up. I think I said foundation or something. 30 seconds, guys. Notice how we're not rushing through the motion. We're controlling it up. We're controlling it down because gravity wants it just to drop. Now I want to show you bad job. Notice how my whole body's in it. Like, it's not like I need the bicep. I'm isolating the bicep. It's good to know which muscle you're working so you can really train the brain to work that muscle. We're not just going through the motion, it's intentional in our exercises, and that's going to show up in our lives. 7, bottom half. 7, 6, last bicep. 5, 4, 3, 2, you should be struggling by the end. Middle, all the way up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full range. Come on, guys. 7. Aw, thank you, cloud. I love you, little cloud. 6, 5, 4 more. Notice how I'm not swinging. I'm not arching. That's not what we want. Core is connected. A spider is on my mat. Yeek. Better than in my bed. 3. Last 2. My favorite thing to hear from you guys is when your kids know me. I just saw my friend the other day and she said, her 2-year-old knew my name. Hi, Nancy Taylor. Like, so cute. 60-second rest, then we're doing core. I just thought that is so awesome. I love that not only are you joining me, but your child gets to watch mom work out, mom take care of her, mom showing up and include their child. A lot of times my kids join in. You'll see them included quite a bit, especially when my husband's gone or I'm doing workouts from home. I have found a system where I do work out while my kids are in childcare or before they wake up. That's been the system I've used the last 6 months or so since we last saw each other, and it's worked for me in that season. Sometimes I'm working out with them right by me, but I really was enjoying doing heavier equipment at the gym. I would go to a gym and just like with squats, I could do a barbell, a little bit heavier. So I was really liking that, and I did not want my kids around that really heavy weight. I didn't feel comfortable with that. All right, we're going to legs. Okay, we have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And by legs, I mean core. You're going to hold hollow position. I'm going to scooch you back a little bit. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to get dirty today. Holding hollow here. We're going to do 30 seconds on the core. I'm on a hill, so let's see if I can figure this out. You're going to go to hollow rocker. Now modification, my legs are here and I crunch up. And I crunch up. Again, I always will show you modifications, and if I don't, let me know in the comments so I can be aware. Woo! I am human and I might forget sometimes, so I don't always, I guess. Woo! 14 seconds. 13. Oh, keep going, guys. You got 5 seconds. I got to see what's coming up. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Come up to boat pose. I'm on this hill. Oh, there we go. It's a twist, Russian twist, side to side, here, 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 here. Isn't it beautiful with the water behind? I think it's so pretty. We're gonna go through 5 exercises 2 times. All right, keep going. It's 30 seconds on each one, not quite as long as the other. Back to a bicycle. I'm gonna stay here on this flat spot. No, I'm not. I'm cracking myself up. You're here, and then here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna roll down the hill. Whew. The laughing is my ab workout. Core is dessert. Do you like this dessert? Good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A reverse crunch. You're going to lift your hips up, down, up. This is the last exercise. Number 5 of 5. Then we're going to go back to that hollow rocker, hollow hold. Okay. You worked hard today. We worked our back, our bicep, and now we're hitting the core. This core series is a total of 6 minutes, right? Is it? I think so. Maybe not. I think it's 6. We're going to give you a 30-second rest. Take a little breaky break there, and then we'll jump back in. So it should be, right? Yeah, 6 minutes. Hope you guys can see me. My little flip screen, usually I can see the reflection of myself. I film myself. And it's broken, so now we just kind of guess and hope for the best. All right, hollow. I have to tell you guys, just the complete change I've had just in navigating life circumstances, hollow hold. I remember when I first started YouTube, I have a main channel. It's just under Nancy Taylor. And when I started, I would spend hours filming videos. And then if anything happened to them, it was like, oh my gosh, this weed's tickling me. Okay, let me tell you the story after hollow rockers. 10 seconds. Now, if you're starting to cone in the core, pull in here, hug here. Okay? Okay, hollow rockers. Oh my goodness, what was I thinking? Doing these. 25 seconds. It's okay if they're not very pretty. I'm like, remember that form? Yeah, it went out the window. Went out the window. 14. Oh my goodness. We have 10 more seconds. We can do this. Oh, Russian twist. Okay, back to my story. Now I can breathe. I remember I had a hard drive that deleted a bunch of footage, and I cried so hard. I was devastated. This is the worst thing that could ever happen. I worked so hard on that. I would get so flustered and frustrated. So then I would feel anxious if I didn't back up videos or if it would happen again. And just going through life coaching, hiring my own coach, understanding how to manage your mind, manage your emotions, it has been an absolute game changer. I'll lose footage and I'm like, it does not even matter. Why would I spend my whole day stressed about something out of my control? Because I didn't know any different. So going this side, I'm like, that happened. Then I don't judge it. I just okay, I learned for next time. So I give myself compassion and grace and so much space. Give myself space to not judge or create this is the worst thing possible. Reverse crunch, last core. Are those hollow rockers you get to see them again next week? And the fun thing too about doing the same workout next week for 3 weeks, you'll have the same, is you get to see improvement. You'll be like, this was so hard on week 1. I'll hear that a lot of time from my clients. It was so hard on week 1. It wasn't hard by week 3. So lean into that. How can you challenge yourself when it starts to become easy? Go up in weight. See how many reps you can get in the 60 seconds. Maybe you want to get less reps and higher weight. You just can create challenges within yourself. Really customize it to work for you. Oh, we went a little longer on that one. Okay, you guys are done. Okay, we are here to stretch you out. We're going to start actually in child's pose. A little chest, and then I'm going to do a little chest opener and a little back stretch. So right here, just release. Walk those fingers forward to cobra or upward facing dog. You're here. You want to go on the top of your toes, have your quads off the ground. Now you're going to sit back with your hips high in child's pose. Keep your chest down here. I love this stretch. Okay, plant those toes underneath. push up. Press the hips back to downward facing dog. Take a little walk. Back of those legs. Press those shoulders down. Notice if you're here, I want them to be down, like I'm making an A, capital A, with my body. Good. Now come onto your knees. Flip those hands over like little pancakes, and then sit back. Flip them over again. I've been reading books about slowing down or just living in the present moment. The Power of Now is one I really like. Oh, so cool. There's an airplane that he brings up a glider. So one airplane pulls with a rope another airplane, and the second airplane doesn't have an engine. He just released him. Okay. Again, did I tell you guys to flip? I did flip. If you haven't flipped your wrists, flip them over. Okay, sit back here, open up the chest, and hands in front. Hunch, it's like a seated cat-cow thing. I'm sure I have mud all over my shoes. Back to downward facing dog, press those toes under, up, take a little walk. If you look in the mirror and there's thoughts of disgust or any part of your body that you don't like or don't appreciate, I want to encourage you to try the thought ladder. This is where if I say I hate my body, maybe the next thought is I have a body. My body is capable. My body's able to move. And you continue to move up the ladder to a thought you want to believe. The thought you're eventually going to get to is I love my body. But if you can't believe it and you just keep saying it each day, you might start to resent that thought, get frustrated with it. All right, sit back one more time. Good, okay. We're gonna take some deep breaths here, do a little bit of breathing. A lot of times we go throughout the day and we don't slow down long enough to breathe. Just breathe. So you're gonna inhale in your nose, out your mouth. It's called the halo breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Inhale. Keep going. Relax. Release, release. Allow any strain, stress that you're holding on to, allow it to leave your body. It's no longer serving you. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to stress about it. Allow it to be released. Breathe in light at the core of each person is light, is love. Halo breath again. Five more. Shake it out. Why does it feel so good to breathe? A lot of times we have emotions trapped in our body. When you have a thought and an emotion is a chemical released in your body, we shove it down. I can't cry, I can't yell, I can't be angry. We shove down those emotions and they're just trapped. So like an emotional constipation. So breathing allows you to reach those emotions at a nervous system level. You're able to release them. They're out of your body. It feels like bliss. It feels peace. You're allowed to leave those emotions and get them out of the body. You're able to oxygenate your bloodstream with that higher oxygen, but you have less CO2. It kind of puts your brain in a place where it just functions on its instinct. It's just kind of there in the current moment. It allows you to not go to that place of your prefrontal cortex where you're thinking, analyzing, trying to think through things, which I love the prefrontal cortex. It's such a helpful tool and a part of our brain that God has given us. But that breath aligns with just your body and your spirit, releasing the emotions. So we will be doing some stretching, breathing, presence at the end of workouts, just so you can realign with who you want to be. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. I will see you in the next workout. Goodbye.